Hello, streaming on a Monday? I know, it's so crazy. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Spwing. Hello, Zircon. How are we doing today? Where's my music? We are... okay. Dino Dance. Welcome back. I was planning on streaming today because I got off work a little bit earlier, and I don't have a morning shift tomorrow, so why not stream? I don't think much else is new. Oh, I got new tires on my car. That's pretty new. Got new oil in my car. I was driving around doing a bunch of shit for my car yesterday. That's kind of not all I did. How have you guys been? Anything new with y'all? I'm gonna boot up Minecraft. So, kind of on the fence of whether to do Minecraft or Tomodachi Life, honestly. So we'll see how the night takes us. But I've been pretty focused on Minecraft lately. Yippee! There it is. It's loading. It's loading. Also, I'm, like, kind of still recovering from being sick.
Holy fuck, Scott the Woz.
Thank you. Yeah, I was sick like 2 weeks ago, like with a cold, and I'm still like mucusy. It's so annoying. The worst part. Wonderful. It's honestly like kind of all I know him for is that clip, and I don't even think that's him. Seven stream streak. Let's go to Minecraft. So, you may remember I thought he was in sort of that sphere, but I actually don't know if I knew that. I don't watch a lot of gaming videos. I'm too busy gaming myself. Genuinely. Also because, like, any games I want, I don't want to watch and then, like, play later. It's, like, gonna spoil it. So, yeah. We're back on Minecraft. You may remember for the past little bit, I've been working on my house. Reviews. That makes sense. Yeah, he feels more techy. Why is there a zombie? There he is. So this is my house that I built. This is what I've been working on. And I started collecting materials to build this in survival. This is what we landed on if you couldn't remember. This is the house. This is what my base will be. And yeah, I've started collecting materials. Snake. And I realize I need a lot of dye. If you could imagine, I'm gonna need a lot of dye. Now, for some reason, as like a off-stream thing, I kind of wanted to see if I could make a dye farm. So I have started something. Let's go over to it. So in creating material and trying to find materials on survival a little bit and starting to get materials and dye, I got a bunch of dye, but I was wondering, I was kind of just wondering if this could even be done. Hello? And of course it can be done. It's actually not too difficult. So so these are all the dyes that are in this mod pack because we have more dye mods. These are most of the dyes. I'm only gonna do up to here, which is still like a lot. Mainly because Flassy Wool, which is this brand of dyes, this really vibrant ones, makes it really difficult because you need bowls, and that's really annoying. And I don't really want to make a bowl farm. So we're ignoring that, at least for now. And I've been working on this farm. So yeah, it's so annoying actually that you need bowls. So Zircon, you may recognize part of this. I stole your wither farm. This is your wither skeleton farm. Only half of it. I only stole half of it. I only needed half. So this is your wither farm recolored. Okay, let me take you through this. Because when I was on the server making dyes and stuff, Zircon brought me over to see the wither farm because I didn't know it existed. The wither skeleton, to be clear. And I was just kind of thinking to myself, this is all you need for white and black, because they make coal, and coal can get ground into black dye. I think my plan is to be, I will be recreating. I don't want to use all of your resources that you made this farm for a dye farm. Unless, like, just the way it's set up right now, it uses everything. It uses everything. And I'm sure there's a way we could stop that from happening. But, basically. Like, I guess I potentially we could add this on to the wither skeleton farm, but I feel like it might almost be easier, I honestly don't know, to just make another one. And then I can also, I want to build a little shop up on top of it. So like picture grass on this level, shop, so you can't see any of this. Okay? I guess I could. The main thing is, so this is the platform where they die. It immediately just grabs that shit. So, as you can see, the wither skeletons die, okay? Their belongings go into this chest. Let me explain. Oh, you can see it here. So, the bones come out this way, and they get ground into bone meal. Okay? this bone meal then goes into here and gets planted. Oh yeah, it's burning everything else. Don't you worry. So yeah, it's a little bit of create, a little bit of just like regular old Minecraft shit. So this deposits as evenly as it can into the hoppers that are on a redstone timer. Look at that, I like that. And grows these plants, because the 2 tall plants, there are many of them in this dye mod. And they are just renewable. They're just infinite. That is possible. Would that help anything? That makes sense. Yeah, that's definitely... This is also why I wanted to do this on stream, because I figured Zircon would have some ways to make this a little bit more efficient. It already is, like, fairly efficient. I don't need it to be, like, top speed producing thousands a second. But Zircon is helpful. That makes sense. So when you do mill this bone meal, sometimes it makes white dye as well as bone meal, as you can see. So the bone meal gets put through there, okay? The white dye just gets kind of dropped down to these conveyor belts. And when a flower grows, it gets eaten by this hopper and it gets milled into dye. Each of these flowers makes quite a lot of dye, actually. I think it's held up because of this, actually. Why is it held up? What's going on? Ah, shit. Do you know you can dye belts? I think it is the arm, isn't it? So, okay, the arm was something I was playing around with. We'll get to the arm. Ignore the arm for now. Let me just explain. Hello? I'm just gonna delete you. Is it? That's crazy. I don't know how to undye the belts. Oh well. So the dye then goes on this nice little conveyor journey up this chute. Black dye. That makes sense. And over here, we've also got, when a skeleton dies, they drop coal, which gets fed into here to create black dye. You'll also notice this spout. Why did that turn the chest? I don't like that. This is where I'm gonna put lapis. Which just shoots it down there to make blue dye. Because blue dye is actually the worst to get. Is there a renewable recipe for that? I was trying to look that up. I couldn't see anything. Where? This changes the game. Where is it? Oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. How do I get the data packs in my single player world? Yes, okay, actually, let's do that. I may have been looking at this in survival, but it's a bit of both. Discord is warning me about what Zircon's sending. That's a great sign. What's holy crap? Hey, Max. Have you been, watching? Paying attention? Okay, hold on. Oh, thank you. Hold on, let me just save data packs. Awesome. Should I just copy all the data? Just replace the data folder I already have? Or just add it in? Maybe just add it in. Do not unzip. Data packs. We got it, we got it, we got it. Okay. Maybe that'll do anything? So Max, I'm ignoring every other responsibility I have, and I kind of just wanted to see if I could do this as like I was kind of tired from work and I wanted to play Minecraft, and I just had this idea in my head, and now I need to finish it. List. I'm not convinced this is loading. Okay. It's also important to mention, I have not looked up a single guide. This has 100% been done before, but I don't know if it's been done for our extra dyes. I've looked up no guide. This is just, I figured this all out. Lapis, 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 lapis. Lapis berries? What the fuck are lapis berries? Stone brick? Oh my god. Okay, did you add lapis berries? Surely not. What the hell? Okay, so my original thought was gonna be to honestly make a vanilla cornflower farm. Because that is possible. Would this be easier? I would need stone bricks. Which are... I know I have literally a million cobblestone. It is renewabler. What do you think would be easier? Because a corn flower farm would be fully renewable, because I can probably put that like over here and have the bone meal go to the cornflower farm as well. Or I can put here like a lapis machine, but then this chest would basically need to be filled with cobblestone all the time, which is not impossible at all. Oh, but cobblestone is fucking renewable. Silly me. The birch is... okay, so Max, you missed this. So this is a wither skeleton. So this is a wither skeleton farm. I'm using all of their bones and their coal. to make bone meal, to make flowers, and to make white dye and to make black dye. That's basically what this tower is for. This is Zircon's farm that I stole, and why are you stuck here? Yes, this is only half. This is half of Zircon's one that I literally took a schematic of and copy-pasted it. God, I love schematics. Okay, so cobblestone is renewable, so lapis can be renewable. Lapis berries. Hold on a moment. Lapis berries. Lapis berry seeds. I could just make this over here, because I can make the lapis berry seeds here. And then like a coal generator, and then they can all feed into here as well. Okay, we'll figure that out later. For now, I have my lapis chute, which mills into blue. Okay, let me get some blue going. So we got some blue going here. Okay, next step. This is what I was working on last night. So this is my most recent edition. I'm not 100% with it yet. This part with the flowers, love it. This part with the flowers, love it. This part, so I made a few different iterations. I don't think I have any photos actually. My first thought was belt. So all the dyes end up here, okay? And then I was going to see if I could just use like a normal funnel and steal them off of the belt. But unless I get the belt moving super fast, it just takes them so fast. Even when you have them set to like one at a time kind of thing, it just takes them from the stack so fast that anything at the other end of this belt would just not receive the dye. And then I tried basically using the same kind of deployment as this to have it more evenly spread out. But then I would have to do like vanilla hopper sorting, which is possible. It's just a lot of redstone I didn't really want to have to do. And then I was fucking around with the mechanical arm over here. Because also, I don't want all of these dyes to go into the mixing area. Some of them will just need to be randomly taken off, and that was also something I couldn't quite figure out with the way I had it set up before. So at the moment, I kind of have a mechanical arm here that takes them off randomly and puts them into these basins, which I kind of like. I might not keep that though. You can also kind of tell the brown is getting more dye just by nature of it being closer to this bone meal. Which I think I'm fine with. I don't know what color I'd use most. Factory gauges. This is also why I wanted to stream, because at this point I'm just like, I'm sure someone has things I haven't looked at before. Hmm. Automated recipes with factory gauges. Oh, this is what you use to display your shit, is it? Uh-huh. I think I see. Yeah, that's the thing with Create. As I said, I have looked at zero. I've looked at zero instructions or tutorials. We're figuring this shit out. Don't necessarily need to map out every step of the process to get to work, just the starting ingredient. Yeah, that's probably it. So what I have going here at the moment is that this filter contains what what dye needs to be made to make this. This is mainly for my reference point. And the arm automatically like knows the filter and everything and will just grab at random whatever passes by. Which I really like the speed of because it lets some items go past it. And sometimes they do go fully past, which is good because I would need a second, like my plan was going to be to bring this belt back around basically, have these outputs all onto a belt that will then have more mechanical arms to make a couple more of the dies that are a little bit, that need these dies to make the second iteration. And then anything that would get left over of like the starting dies, because there probably would be some at some point, would all just get collected at the end and shot back up to the top of the shop, so to say, and then can be like sorted into the chest it needs to be, you know? But that could also work, especially since then I wouldn't have to power the mechanical arm. Because these don't need any power. Like, not like this. Because that was my next problem, was this. So yes, but that is way easier than many mechanical arm. Potentially. So this is what I have going right now. I also know this is not the most efficient. I don't think I mind the speed, because if you can probably tell, I don't know how long these have been sitting here, but like, that's already a fair amount of dye just for sitting here doing nothing. All can direct things to do. Oh. Hmm. 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 This is true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% with this. I do think the mechanical arms are really quirky, so I really like them. But then I was trying to get a way to power this without it being overstressed, and now I have another fucking generator here. I have not seen the Among Us TV show. I don't know if I will. Not gonna lie to you, man. Spider Noir one, I will see that at some point. I did see that. Okay, let's grab this guy. Because if I can get this part done and then I can figure out the lapis situation later, I'm fine with that. So So would I have to send all of all of this into an inventory, which is pretty easy. So let's say I have inventory here and then also an output. And then if I have a funnel or a funnel, does that monitor tune to a stock link or placing? Let's do that chest. You know what? Get out of here. You think it's worth it over mechanical arm? I think you could be right. I'm not disagreeing with you. I would need a precision mechanism anyway, which is not the hardest to make. Okay, then let's get rid of all this. I can always remake that. I wonder if I connect this now, will it work? Will it like me? No, it's still overstressed. Cool. I mainly do think that this is just an amount thing. I think I have to play with my boiler a little. Okay. That's so good. Damn it. That's fine. So I want this to get into a... I want this to go into a fucking... What am I saying? I want this to get into the chest. What am I looking at? Did I just use a vault? That'd just be easier to use a vault rather than a chest. Probably. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay. Is that gonna automatically start taking shit out of the vault? What's the holdup? Oh, I see. I messed up. There we go. Gotta rotate those. What do I gotta rotate? Okay, it does. That's fine. Damn it, wrong way. So, that's also a great question. I was planning to just kind of put it fuck all nowhere. And then build a cute little, like, store. But Zircon says I can just use the their skeleton farm. But I feel like that's gonna be hard to place. I don't know. I want it to look good. Gears are so annoying. There we go. Looks at you with big wet eyes. Why are you looking at me with big wet eyes? I don't... Are you suggesting I should put it somewhere? Get off. Okay. So... Tune to a stock link before placing. Shit. How do I... Tune to a stock link. Okay, how hard is a wither skeleton farm? How hard? How hard is a wither skeleton spawner? No, not the basin. Okay, okay. I am also kind of excited about this. I feel like dye is kind of a pain, and this is honestly, like, fairly easy. Like, it's pretty easy to make work, it's just make work good. The funny thing is, I think I already made all the dye I need because all I need is purple. So I already have so much purple dye in survival. I was just like, "Ooh, this could be automated." I go end city busting with assorted items to guard the spawners with create minecart contraption. It's very possible. Yeah, exactly. And I only need 3 spawners. Even just like maybe, I don't know, maybe just 1 spawner will work? I don't know. I don't need 3. I have 3 right now because Zircon's farm has 3. I also kind of fucked up in cloning your farm, and it didn't clone like the bottom thing, so they kind of get stuck here a little bit. It's fine. What was I doing? This thing. Stock link? Is that another item that I need? It is an item that I need. Stock ticker. Okay. No, not quite. Okay. Okay, I see. I see. Tuned to this network. why, why, why does it look like that? Why is it so far away from the tunnel? Sorry, that's really funny. Okay, you know what? No, let's use just like a basin. Let's just use a basin. And how should I set this up? Like that. Oh! Ah! This is cute. Oh, that's actually really helpful. Okay, so can I see what's in this vault? So is this purple gonna go in? Yes. I actually don't even know how I did that. This. Recipe settings. I think this could be helpful at least. Just because I am making like recipes here. Okay, but this is not only grabbing red from this vault. So how do I make it not do that? What's this fucking song? Yeah, I could just add a filter. That's easy enough. But it also doesn't look like it's tracking this at all. There's 18 pieces of red dye. And it says 0 out of 2. I don't think this is how it should be working. The gauge is telling you how many red dye are in your vault. Uh, uh, so... Not this either? Why not? I think this is also why Max mentioned the frog thing. It's okay, we're getting there. Okay, so I think we may need a packer. Well, I heard. Anyway. Okay, hold on. I see. I think the Packers is what was missing. Packer? Repacker. I think I just need the Packer. That's okay, man. Repacker, I hardly know her. Okay. Packer. Stock link. Ah! Scared me. Yeah, I just wanted the other funnel. It's okay. Is this good here, or do I need to put this on the vault? That's good. I think it's good there. That should be good. Okay. So, what I can do then is, let's say I want this. I want purple and red. Okay. Wait, what is this item? Packer? Okay. Stock ticker. Is there like a sheep in here? It's not a sheep at all. What the hell are you? Why is it glowing? That makes sense. That's kind of what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ruru. But I don't think I need that. There's a world in which you go to the shop, like I'm pretty sure you have probably set up Max. There's a world in which you go to the shop and you go, I want this many dye, and it sends that signal and then makes a bunch of it. But then you gotta wait for it to like make all that, so I'd rather it just automatically like send it up to the chest like ready to grab. I think that's what it would kind of be, right? So I'm not the most concerned with that. Okay, now I need to get this into here. Oh boy. Basically, yes. Is that gonna shoot this into there? I don't know if that will shoot that into there. I can always just move this back a little bit and just do this. Oh, but then the mixer. Wait, what is happening? What am I doing? Will this directly take from this? No. How do I get it into here? Is the chute not? Ah! You stole it. You stole my chute. What the hell? Oh, I didn't want to break that, actually. How do I get items from this vault into this basin? Oh. I can just do that. I didn't think the mixer would just place like that, but it does. Oh, okay. Oh god, what was I making? Velvet. I see. Which list was that? This one. Not that it really matters. Wait, can I set a list? No. Oh. Hmm. Okay, so I gotta move this back. What? Okay, now I'm lost. Does it just pick up? Oh, yeah, of course. Ugh. Okay, yeah. I moved it over. Whatever. That's why I had the vault. Yes, I had a vault there. Let me move this back over one. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Vault where the packer is. Your scary window? What the hell are you saying? And why tomorrow? Is your window not currently scary? Vault on same level as the belt. Next to the belt. Oh, okay. I see, Max. And then I can steal from here. Okay, so you can do multiple. Missing a target address. How do... I was like, I don't think it's perfect yet, guys. I see no packages. Tuned to this network. Label packages. Okay, I think I will have to make this probably a couple stages. That does make sense. At the moment, just to figure this out, I just want red dye. I just need red dye to get in here. So what do I have to do for that? What? Set an address that should be used for the requested item. How do I set this as the address? The vault as the address. Whatever local stock level is below the target. To the address that will cause packages to arrive here. Oh, so you do have to label them. Why did that make shulker noise? Red dye is now in the basin. Okay, okay. 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 This will work, I think. Yes. So... Okay, what colors do I want to focus on? I know cyan is used in... This fucking grass needs to stop growing. I can't see my recipes. I think I need light gray, orange, Lime. I should be writing these down. Just for tier 1. Light gray. Orange. What did I say? Lime. Light blue I already have made. I think those are the main ones I want to focus on. Cyan. Anything else? No, that's fine. So, I think I can get rid of these, actually. I also don't need as many filters now. Get rid of all this shit. I don't want to use this. I want to try and get just the one steam engine. This should rotate it the right way. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. And I need the gauge. Factory gauge. Okay. So let's get light gray. Light gray, light gray. There's actually so many ways to make light gray dye. What's the easiest way to make light gray dye? This way. Gray and white. Or black and white. Actually, black and white's probably the easiest. Okay. Let's turn this into a light gray dye machine. Okay. Tune to a stock. Okay. Tune to a stock link. Tune to this network. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. White and black. Oh, no, that's just my Spotify. So... black dye. Light dye. Oh, there's fucking red in here. What makes it go again? Because there's 0 now. I took the black dye out. What makes it go again? Promises do not expire. Kind of. It just only did it the once. How do I get it to do it again? Like, continually. Yeah. Do it again. Do it again. This is not how I would use them. That's helpful. Send it again. The vault is empty. Send it again. Hello? I must be doing something wrong. I'm just not sure what. All has 0. It should just be sending more. Why isn't this working? Guys! Guys! My machine! Maybe. Destroyed. Hmm. What the fuck did that do? That is interesting. Is there a reason this isn't working? There must be a reason this isn't working, otherwise it would be working. It is very helpful. I love redstone links. Also, you can kind of just see how much dye this thing is just kind of casually producing. Not a whole lot of dark gray. Mainly because that's just a sometimes thing with the coal. That's fine. Zircon, what am I missing? What's happening? Why isn't it doing it? Oops. In theory, this should work, but also in theory, this should just be constantly sending packages. Oh, this also makes gray dye. I could fix that, but I'm actually not mad at that, just because it doesn't produce a whole lot of gray dye on its own. Cool. Yeah, I definitely could. I'm okay with that, though. Does mean it would require more white dye, just to be picky. Because that was red. That little 0 up was red, and then it got received. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. I like that, actually. I like that you can configure that. Okay, now we're cooking. Let's set this to maybe 2 minutes. I don't need that much dye. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Now, let's get a couple more of these going. Oh, I'm gonna have to space them out because of the vault. Could I use a chest? Chest might be better here. Is chest still gonna work? I feel like chest might just be easier. Chest length scale. Did I use a vault? Did I use a barrel? There we go, we agree. Barrel still works, clearly. this is beautiful, actually. See, this is mainly why I wanted to stream making this. Most of this I wanted to do on my own, but I got to this point. Whoa, why did you stairs? No, 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 no. I got to this point and I was like, there's gotta be some better way to do this part. That's fine. I can fix those later. Oops, up, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Okay. Those are all facing the right way. Let's get some mixers. God damn it. Okay. Are you fearing like something up here won't work? Because my main problem right now is that my steam engine cannot handle it. But I don't want to make a lava pit for this. I was using creative motor at the start, but then I think some point yesterday I was like, I should probably start thinking about how I'm actually going to power this. Mm-hmm. Fine. Fine. I do like... I did like to know that... I guess I didn't know before that campfires can also work with this. It might work with my home base a little bit. I know, don't worry. Ignore that anything was ever going to go on here. I was figuring out how to do a blaze burner without a lava pit. And boy, was that annoying. Oh, because it's stalled. Okay, let's get a motor going. You're all connected to this guy. You. Damn it, you're facing the wrong way. Oh, you're right, I can... Okay. Oh my god. You need to chill. Okay. So. Orange. Let's make orange next. It needs to be faster, but that's okay. I can wait. Okay. Red dye. Yellow dye. Let's do like 5. I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. It just sucked that up, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yes. I see how this can go wrong now. The funnel is just going to steal every package. The trick is I could use an andesite one and put a filter, but if anything down here needs red, it's just going to keep stealing it. Or black or whatever, you know what I mean? Hmm. So then why would it automatically pick it up then? Because I can't put the gauge on the funnel, no. What is that? Tell me what that is. Why won't you tell me what that is? Stealing other packages. The porch thief. Porch pirate. It was white. I do not know. Do not know. Now I just have a bunch of dye. The thing is, I don't think a filter is gonna work. Because, say this color needs white. And it sends it. This one's just gonna pick it up anyway. Because yeah, it just deposited a red and a yellow. Even though this packing only calls for the white and the black, so why would you steal that? Is this better than mechanical arms? To be seen. So, mainly for high fits, because I think you missed a little bit of this. So, this thing looks at this inventory, okay? This little gauge here, I've got it on every 2 minutes. It'll tell this thing, hey, I've got 0 out of 10 of what I should have, send me 10 black dye. And this thing takes 10 black dye, packages it up, and sends it out, and it gets unpackaged here and deposited into this basin. What I don't understand is why this funnel just takes everything off the belt. Because when this thing over here says, hey, I need 5 red dye, like it, I think, just did, yeah. So it just asked for red dye, and it just stole it. I don't think so. I don't see how else they would be. Okay, so it doesn't care about items. Which is interesting. Just the... If I put a sign on the packager, will that... Oh. Gonna make this storage a little worse because there's gonna have to be a block space in between all of them. Let's say this is... Okay, it's called for a yellow. Nope. Is it because they're all tuned to the same thing? But there's no other way to tune them. It doesn't have to be the specific thing, does it? Hold on. Can this be also orange sky? Is that what I said for the other one? I said red. I said orange. I don't think spacing them out is going to help. Package filter. Package filter. Package filter. Oh, okay, wait. No, I need to set these correctly then. Hold on. Idea. This is making gray. So we're gonna type gray. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, folks. So it has asked for red. Oh, where are you going? What? What? Wait, what? 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 That should have worked. Ah! Shit. My belt. Me and my belt. Disintegrates, my pants fall down. Okay, wait, that one worked. Why did that one work? Maybe I mess up the names. Orange. Hello. Oh, wait, it worked. This one has a space in it. I think that's why. Genuinely, I think that's why. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Max, was maybe the brass funnels just don't fucking do it. Okay. No, I think we've sorted it. I think we've sorted it? Yes, okay. Yes. Okay. 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 There was just something I was missing. Let's continue. Okay, so the packages are named the dye they are creating. Okay, everyone? Remember this. It'll be on the test. And let me just tidy this up. Okay, what's the next one I wanted to make? Lime. Don't worry, Fitz. Yes, they can do that. And yes, there's a way to fix it if they do. This one, for example, I'll show you. Let me increase this motor really quick. Let's get that maybe at like a 20 or something. I don't know. Is that gonna work? No, maybe speed. So, you can see, this plan was actually to make light gray dye. But there's so much white. God. What? It was before making gray dye as well, but I guess right now it's not. This one just wants to do red. I don't know why the yellow isn't appearing. Get this guy some fucking yellow. Where's my yellow? Where's my yellow? Am I out of yellow? Where the fuck's my yellow? I guess there's no yellow. Oh, what's this? What's this? Why is this locked? Oh, well, there's my stack of magenta. Okay, well. That shouldn't be causing my issues with yellow. Oh, I just saw it grow. There's some yellow. Okay. Did not have enough yellow. That's fine. So you can kind of see this one's just like popping out white and gray back at me for some odd reason. That one's just creating light gray. Should I also make dark gray? Because right now I have 8. The dark gray comes from the coal here. It has a 10% chance of making dark, like normal gray. So maybe I should just make a gray. Wait, that's... Okay, I think what's actually happening here is it is making dark gray, and then it is also just mixing that with the light gray. Okay, yeah, let's put a recipe filter on that, and I can make gray separately. Let's do that. Attribute filter? No. Hold on, what do I need to use? Filter select can be used in case 2 recipes are conflicting. Wait, but how do I use them? Wait, whoa. Do I put the item I want them? Click with item to send. Okay, yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. I want you to make light gray dye. And here you can see it is also making vermilion dye. Okay, this is important. Yes. I actually just want you to make orange dye. Please and thank you. As soon as I get a couple more yellow. I do wonder if I should move around these flowers just to get them. I don't know, because I think it's just a flower issue. That's the only thing I can think of. I do have a bit of stockpile here. I can probably just toss that on. Do you think I should move the flowers around so the yellow is a little bit more prominent? So maybe we get more yellow then. Would sunflower be better? I mean, goldenrod makes a fair amount. Well, sunflower has a chance to make orange. That's interesting. No, I think I like the goldenrod, because then it gives me more green. None of these plants technically make green. They just all have, like, a slight possibility of making green. Like, look at this. Look at this shit. 5% making green. 5% making green. 5% making green. 25% making green. Even this one, 2% making green. Even this one, 2%, like, 5% making green. Yeah, so, like, as much as I can maximize green, I would rather. Just because orange is pretty easy to make. I think it was just the way I have it set up, it goes the brown first, and then the other ones. So I could even... maybe let's change this around a little. Yeah. Because then I've got yellow, white, red is the... and brown. But that's mainly because it needs a water source. Which I guess I could move to, like, that block or something, but... That's fine. Okay. How's this going? We're making orange. And we're making light gray. Awesome. That's beautiful. What did I want to make next? Lime. Or should I make gray? Let's make gray. Which means... Okay, these are already set to gray, though. As, like, the name. So maybe that makes gray, and then this makes light gray. You know what, also, let's change this to 2 minutes. And that we can just change to like 5. Set them all at 5. That's fine. Okay, so when did my music stop? Fuck. Sorry, that confused me. Okay. Light. Gray. Absolutely, I want to see this clock. This is so important. I'll be right there. Sorry, stream. Very important clock. I don't know how much you could hear from my mic from outside my room. I don't think you could hear much. Echo found what can only be described as a billiards clock. I should take a photo. Okay. It's already 10. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Okay. Let me show you this clock that Jasper interrupted stream for. This is actually very important. Hold on. Again, where's my music? Excuse me. There you are. Okay. Billiards clock. Literally the only way to describe it. I think it's beautiful. This was important. Sorry for interruption, stream. Extremely important addition to our home. Our home's insane. Light gray. Dude, we have a traffic light in our house and multiple stop signs. It's the only way to describe what our house is. Okay, now we will make lime. With a Y. Green and white. Oh wait, I need a package filter. Light gray. Yes. Lime. And we're just gonna do 5 at a time for all of these. I feel like that's an appropriate amount. Okay, this is very fun. Little dings it makes. Ooh. Okay, what next? Where'd my sticky? Cyan. Cyan is blue and green. What the fuck is my music? That sounded like a fucking comedy show. What am I making? Cyan. Let's do all caps. All caps all the time. Just for consistency. Except for the first two, I don't want to change them. I mean, once you get one done, you just gotta copy it. Okay, what other colors are most necessary? I don't think there's any other that other crafting recipes need. Actually. Oh, that would work. Too bad. I want to do that. Okay, what other dyes? I'm missing a couple from here. I don't remember why, but I am. Is it because of... I don't think I have that one there, do I? No. No. I think I have the rest. I lied. Okay. Like I said, this will have to be in stages, which is why I'm grabbing a bunch. Because I think these ones are going to be a later stage. Now the question, do I have the output of all of these go back into that same vault? Do I have a second vault? And what are the next 3 colors I should make? Cause so picture this. Picture cyan gets dropped off, shot back to that vault. Then another mixer at another level needs the cyan and whatever else to make another color. It would have to go on kind of a journey. I think I like the idea of separate vault. Which does mean I'll need to ask it to send a bunch of base dyes from this vault to that vault, but that's pretty easy, I think. And then how do I get them from this vault up at the top once they're done as well? Hmm. Just trying to conceptualize this. Because, I mean, if I get the Steam... If I get this going fast enough, I can put, like, quite a lot of these on the line, can't I? So I might not have to make stages in general. Right? Like, if I can just do that... I have 20 dice total. Not even that long. I have 20 dice. Yeah, stress is what I meant by fast. But I feel like no matter where I place these, it's gonna be the same level of stress, right? So I feel like it doesn't really matter. Right? And then if I just copy it on this side, I should be able to make all the dies, and they could feed back into this vault, or even another vault. And then maybe this vault can go up to the store level. And I can just have it send a bunch of packages. Or I guess even at the store level you could do the ordering thing if you wanted. Because it would all just sit in this vault. Oh. Yeah, that could be an issue. Yeah, that would make sense. A little cramped. Okay, then maybe I just make another layer just... Yeah! Yeah, loop. Loop. That would work. I mean, kind of the same thing. Another layer would just go down this way. Kind of the same thing. Okay, let's... Yeah, how much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then if I had all of these feeding on to, like... This would be one lower, doesn't it? Yeah. Can I have multiple basins feeding on? I can. And then this can go back up to the vault, right? You can have these diagonal, too. Whoa. You can. It's actually very cool. Except now I would like this. I'll just move that one block. You can use a gearbox? Oh, shit. Wait. How does that work? I don't understand. My dies. With the bell leading into the vault. Flush the diagonal bell. Leading. No, it's fine. I got it. No, it's fine. Oh. Okay, well that's kind of working, except this is the run. It's fine. It's fine. Oops. What? Oh, wait. No. Is that gonna work? No, that doesn't work. What do you want from me, gang? Meh, 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 meh. Going the wrong way. No. How will I ever fix this? Yeah. Yeah. Let's make this bigger. That's fine. Guys, it's working. I know, I know. It'd be too much effort to change it. Actually, should I make the vault bigger? It is going to be the main vault. I should probably make the vault bigger. Yeah. Look at this thing go. Hell yeah. Okay, now we gotta make this loop around. And given what you just saw me do, I don't know if you guys have faith in me. Yeah, it doesn't need to go diagonal. Just needs to go this way. Actually, no. No. Here. And this can go... Can I extend this to here? Yes. Kind of. There we go. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Although, I don't think this is gonna be receiving any packages, but I don't know, just in case something gets lost down the line. We could add a saw in the middle of this. So if any packages do get lost, they can be immediately unpackaged. Which we can add. Okay, that might not be a good idea where to add it. Which we can add. Maybe I can add that like here. Oh shit. Actually, no. I want to add that here. I don't know if it matters. It matters. Ah! Why did it do that? Okay, hold on. I got this. Yeah. I just gotta get this one to be powered. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 this will work. This is nice. I am enjoying this. Minecraft. Don't mind me in the assembly line. Don't worry about it. Zircon says not to worry about it, so I'm not worrying about it. Okay, Zircon didn't really say that. Ah! I do have a thing, but right now I'm mainly using the creative motor. Isn't this beautiful? Is this not beautiful? It doesn't even matter what order we put things in. Okay. So let's grab a die from down here and just make it. Banana die. White and yellow. All caps. Banana. Should we keep this at 2 minutes? Should I could change it to like maybe 5. We can change it to 5. I feel like it's just gonna run through really fast. It's also really easy to change though. Okay. Banana. Banana. I know, Fitz. That's why I have the creative motor. We will figure that out, and if need be, we will get 2 boilers. Oh wait, banana dye, I gotta set here so that it only makes banana dye. Okay, banana dye done. Shamrock dye. Blue and yellow. It's also way easier to see than when I was using just like filters. Shamrock. I think that's how you spell that. Shamrock. And just like that, we're making shamrock. Except I need some... We do need to make our infinite lapis. Okay, what's next? Shamrock's done. Maroon. Red and brown or red and black? Maybe let's use red and brown. I feel like I haven't used brown much, and we do make quite a lot of it. Did I say maroon? 2 oats? Yes. This is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. The main thing that's going to put a lot of stress is just having this many mixers. I will be curious, like, because the yellow, it seems, isn't being made that much. Unfortunately, I don't know why. Which one it prioritizes to give the yellow to next. I mean, it seems pretty even, honestly. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna... I don't know why I just don't want to make a lava pit. I think I just saw Zircon do it once with the big tray, and I was like, that's too much. I would not be mad if you helped make a lava pit, is what I'm saying. Develop recipes that don't share. I think I see what you're saying, and that is possible. This is fair. Blue, purple. We're making indigo. Blue and purple. Indigo. Wait, I need to tell the mixer to make indigo. Okay, indigo done. Oh, I see. All you need is 10,000 blocks of lava. It's fine. Mauve. Ooh, should we use pink and brown? I haven't used those yet. Or magenta and brown? have a fair amount of either. How much other stuff uses pink? Even that uses magenta. Not a whole lot uses pink. Let's use pink. Pink and brown. Or mauve. Okay, I guess that's not as daunting as you make it sound. I also just haven't seen how you get... I've kind of looked at Zircon's factory and how you get the lava into the blazes. Yeah. Uh-huh. What does that entail? Let's use gray and brown. Okay, awesome. Oh, package escaped. Is this not going the right way? I am a little confused on why they escaped. I would assume that's the acorn ones I just ordered. Oh, what? Okay. So why did those packages not work? Oh, it's because I changed the filter as it was probably sending. It'll probably be fine in a minute. Or 5. Okay, wait, acorn done. I might not have enough. Oh, no, wrong way. You're right. They are. That would do it. Thank you. I may have miscounted, actually, how many dyes I have. To be fair, I was working off of my memory from, I think, last night. What time is it? 11. God damn it. Okay, I was a little bit wrong on my count. So I will have to extend this, not the hardest thing. Fine. If a big wall of that limit or reach you want in the vault. Yep, that is true. Eventually, I would like it to start sending stuff up here, and I think that might be a good way of monitoring that. Something like that will be okay. Okay, how did I just do this? It was that and that. Perfect, okay. I think my initial count... I think my initial count was the not including... Yeah, not including those ones. That's why I thought 20. Yep. Okay, perfect. That should be okay now. Fuchsia. Magenta and red. Fuchsia. Fuchsia. Wait, why isn't that... Hold on, let's just see. This is still really cute. That didn't deposit, though, for some reason. Is this facing the wrong way? Yep. There we go. What did that one just mix? What the hell was that? Okay. This is beautiful to me. Maybe let's figure out how to get never-ending blue. So, lapis. I need lapis berries and stone brick. Stone cutting. Okay. Should I put that over here? I feel like I need to put that over here. Is it reusable? Great question. It's also 11 p.m., so I don't know if I should really be starting this. Okay. How do lapis berries work? Is it just... How do lapis berries work? Hello? I didn't even consider stone. Hmm. Anyone else got any ideas? The main thing with controlling a lot of this inventory as well is like these flowers are just gonna keep getting made. Also means I don't need this. Does it need like darkness? Okay, I don't know. Hmm. And now I kind of see an issue. This is full of blue dye. Do we have any green in here? No. Is it gonna still work if you fill it up with more dye? Hey. Issue. Kind of. Issue that is solved by me collecting excess. Interesting, interesting. Okay, in this short amount of time, this thing has already created 100 cyan, 40 mauve, which is, like, pretty decent. Look at all these dyes being produced. Is this not, like, the coolest thing? Maybe not the coolest. But I enjoy this greatly. This might be it for today, just because I do have to go to work tomorrow. So I might just have to force myself off of Minecraft. Sad. Of course. Is that not true with everyone? What is this doing? Don't need that. Doing anything? That's when I was messing around. Okay. It's just so cool. Yeah, I think there is still a lot of tweaking that needs to be done with maybe making sure that it only takes in the vault when it's over like a certain limit or something. I'm not sure. Or doing full shop thing, but then you gotta wait for all this to mix, and that's kind of annoying. Either way, I think this has a lot of potential. And we gotta figure out how the hell lapis berries work. But yeah, thanks for joining. I swear I will get back to my build at some point. But the sooner this is on the server, the sooner it helps everyone, right? Yeah. Just say yeah. I am gonna force myself to log off. I have to go to work, unfortunately. Yeah, I've mainly been working on stuff outside of the server. So I haven't been on in a while. I do need to collect a bunch of materials, though. I'm sure I'll be on. I need to run my boar. I'm gonna send you over to Spieler or Super Uncle T. I'm also gonna tell you guys to go watch my new video. I also don't think I'll have one up by Wednesday. Slacking this week. I know I won't. I literally don't have one planned in the works right now. Oops. I should be back some other time this week, though. Yep. Well, thank you, chat, for helping me figure out mainly Max and Zircon with your suggestions. I knew one of you would have something for me. This is, I think, way better than mechanical arm. I think this will work way better. Exciting times. Exciting times. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming. Go say hi to Spieler. Bye.